Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I thought I'd film my foundation routine, seeing as I don't really show this on camera that often. In fact, I don't really think I have shown it in this much detail, especially since I've been doing it this way. So in my last video I said if you'd like to see my foundation routine, seeing as I usually just skip through it, please leave a comment. So a few of you have left a comment. So yeah, if you like this foundation and would like to see how to do it, then just keep on watching. So first off, I always start with my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and this has glycerin in it, so it helps the products to stick. So that is what I use as my primer. It works much better than any other beauty primers for women or anything like that, and it's a lot cheaper. So first off, I always use L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte foundation, and I'm in the shade Porcelain, and I take that on a damp beauty blender. So first off, I just squirt a little bit on the back of my hand and then distribute the product on my face using my finger so that the beauty blender doesn't soak it all up at once. I just spread that across the face first and then just pounce that and use a dabbing motion with the beauty blender to evenly spread that across the face. So I like to use a beauty blender instead of a brush because I tend to be a bit heavy-handed and it can sometimes look a bit cakey. So the beauty blender just soaks up any excess product that you may have, and it just helps to create a really flawless finish without having brush marks or anything like that. And I use the actual beauty blender, not any of the fake ones you may see, but Real Techniques, theirs is a very good dupe for the real one, seeing as the real one can be quite expensive. As you can see, I'm just making sure to get that right under my eyes on my dark circles, just for some extra coverage there, and also bring that down your neck so you don't have a line. For extra coverage on areas where I have freckles, I like to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick, and I'm in the palest colour that they sell. So I just put this on my cheeks and underneath my cheekbones because I have a bit of texture on my face, so I just like to cover that up. And I also just put it on the cheeks to cover my freckles and on my nose again to cover the freckles. I really love this foundation, but it doesn't dry to a perfect matte, so you have to make sure to set this after you've applied it. So I'm just using that same beauty blender and I'm using the rounded end for most of my face, and then as you can see later on we will be moving on to the pointed end for concealer and things like that. So now I'm applying the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm in the colour Fair Neutral, which is again the lightest shade that they sell. Applying this just under my eyes, but I'll also apply this on any spots if I happen to get any, but at the moment I don't really have any, so I'm just putting it under the eyes and then pouncing that out with the beauty blender, and make sure to go back and forth to get into all the creases of the under eye so that it doesn't leave any lines or it doesn't settle into any particular places. Make sure to put this on your eyelids if you have veiny eyelids like me. So then I set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder on a separate beauty blender, but you can use the same one or a brush, it really doesn't make a difference. I just like to use this one just because I have it on hand. So lately I've really been into this technique called baking, which is where you set a lot of powder under the eye and then or under the cheekbone, anywhere else where you need to set the foundation, and you leave it there for a good 10 minutes or so, and it helps to cook the makeup and helps it stay on a lot longer. So I'm then taking my Illamasqua eyeshadow in the colour Heroin, and I'm taking that on my MAC angled blush brush, and I believe this is the 168, and I'm just contouring the cheekbones, the temple, hairline and jawline, anywhere where you feel you need this on your face shape. So then just taking any big fluffy brush, this is a MAC 165, but it's really not necessary just for dusting it off. You can use whatever you have as long as it's fluffy and it's not going to disturb the product. And mine's very dirty, as you can see. I had a lot of bronzer on it, so I'm taking MAC Give Me Sun bronzer and I'm just bronzing up the perimeters of the face, so the forehead and the cheeks and the jawline, but be careful on the jawline because it can tend to look a bit too much, as I tend to do a lot of the time. So then I'm taking my MAC blush. This is the colour Prism. I really love this blush because it's just suitable for every day. You can really put it on any look. And then for highlighter, I'm using Benefit High Beam as my base. So I just apply this to the high points of the face and then tap that out with my finger. And this just helps for the highlighter to stick and makes it look a bit more intense. So I've just been really loving doing this lately. So then for my actual powder highlighter, I love using the Merry Luminizer. In my opinion, it's the best highlighter on the market, and it's not that expensive. It's only about £15. It's in the mid-range sort of, and I just apply this with my Morphe M501 brush and use my finger for the smaller places on my face. So then that is pretty much it for the foundation, and then I just went ahead and finished off with the rest of my makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below if you'd like to see any other routines or just any other videos in general. Leave some suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it and check out my other videos as well. That's all from me today, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.